Hi everyone, in this video we are going to see the digital simulation and hardware verification of superposition theorem. This is the circuit diagram which we are going to use in this video in order to find the voltage across 220 ohm using superposition theorem. What is superposition theorem? That theorem states that the voltage across or the current through an element in a linear circuit is the algebraic sum of the voltage across or the current through the element due to each independent source acting alone. So, in our given circuit we have two sources, that is we have two voltage sources. So, in order to find the voltage across 220 ohm, we are going to take the sum of the voltage which acting individual sources alone. Initially we are going to work with only 30 volt we are going to keep, and we are going to short the 20 volt, and next we are going to keep the 20 volt and we are going to short the 30 volt, and we are going to measure the voltage across 220 ohm in each circuit, and we are going to add the voltages. That will be the total voltage across the 220 ohm resistor. Here we have voltage source, so we are going to short each source. Instead of voltage source, if we have the current source, we are going to open. If the current source is available, we will be open the current source. If the voltage source, we are going to short the voltage source. Here is the theoretical explanation for the given circuit. So, in order to find the voltage across 220 ohm using superposition principle, we are going to keep the 30 volt supply first, and we have shortened the other supply, the 20 volt. So, here we have three nodes. At the node 2 and node 3, we are going to write the KCL equation, that is I1 is equal to I2 plus I3. So, using node voltages and resistors, we are going to write that formula as 30 minus V1 by 1000 is equal to V1 by 220 plus V1 minus V2 by 100. So, that equation will be considered as 0.03 is equal to 0.0155 into V1 minus 0.01 into V2. V1 is the voltage across 220 ohm resistor and V2 is the voltage across 470 ohm resistor. But here our main consideration is to find the V1, that is the voltage across 220 ohm. And at the node 3, the KCL equation will be I3 is equal to I4 plus I5. That is, we can write it as, by using node voltages and the resistor, V1 minus V2 by 100 is equal to V2 by 470 plus V2 by 1000. At the end, that equation will become 0 is equal to minus 0.01 into V1 plus 0.0131 into V2. So, using the equation 3 and equation 6, we have formed the matrix. So, using that matrix in the calc, as we saw in previous video, like using equation mode, we can find the voltages. Here our V1 is 3.78 volt. Here is the theoretical explanation for the circuit diagram, where we have used 20 volt power supply and we have shortened the 30 volt. Here same three nodes are there, and at the node 2 and node 3 we are going to write the KCL equation, and from that we are going to equate, using that equation we are going to form a matrix, and from that matrix we are going to take the values of the voltages. Here the V2 represents the voltage across 220 ohm. Here we got the voltage across 220 ohm is 1.92 volt. So, by using superposition theorem, we have found V1 and V2. So, by having the supply of 30 volt and shortened 20 volt, we got the voltage across 220 ohm as 3.78 volt, and by keeping 20 volt and we have shorted the 30 volt, we have got the voltage across 220 ohm as 1.92 volt. By adding those voltages, we will be getting 5.705 volt. That is the total voltage will be getting across 220 ohm when both the supplies are available in that circuit. Now we are going to verify the superposition theorem for the given circuit using LT-SPICE simulation. So let's connect the circuit first. File, new schematic. Here we have 5 different resistors are available in our given circuit. Using controller, I am rotating the resistors. And we have 2 supplies. Now we are going to connect the circuit diagram. Ground point is important, we need to connect that as well. After connecting, we are going to give the values. Here it is 30 volt, 1000 ohm, 220 ohm, 100 ohm, it is 470 ohm, again it is 1000 ohm. Here the voltage is 20 volt. Now we are going to find the voltage across 220 ohm. So first we'll check what is the voltage across 220 ohm by keeping the two supplies, and we can check as per the superposition theorem by keeping individual voltage sources. So now I am going to run the circuit. Let's run for 1 second. Here the voltage. So the voltage of node 2, that is we got the value as 5.705. So we need to check whether we are going to get the same voltage as the sum of the voltage by keeping the individual voltages. Now let me copy this circuit and I'll keep in a new page. Here let us short the 20 volt power supply. And also let me again copy this and paste it in one more. Here, now let us short the 30 volt and keep the 20 volt in that circuit. Now let us check the voltage of 220 ohm in each circuit individually, and let's sum it up and let us check whether we are getting the same answer. Let's run it for 1 second. So here this voltage, when we keep 30 volt and we have shortened the 20 volt, the voltage we are getting is 3.784 volt. And in this circuit, when we keep 20 volt and we have shortened the 30 volt, we have got the voltage as 1.92 volt. So let us sum this. Let me add that voltage with this. and we can check whether we have got the same voltage by keeping the both supplies together. See the sum of the voltage. What we have got is 5.705 volt. The same voltage which we got when we had both supplies and verified in before circuit. So the superposition theorem is working. We have checked it in our circuit. Here is the hardware connection diagram. In order to find the V1, that is the voltage across 220 ohm, using superposition theorem, that initially we are going to keep one supply and shorting the other supply, as the other supply is the voltage supply. If the other supply is the current supply, we will open the current supply. Here we have shortened the 20 volt and we are giving only 30 volt, and we are going to find the voltage across 220 ohm by connecting the voltmeter in parallel with the 220 ohm resistor.
Here is the hardware setup in order to verify the superposition theorem. Initially, we are going to keep 30 volt supply and we have shorted the 20 volt supply. Now we are going to check the voltage across 220 ohm resistor, which we need to measure. The voltmeter is connected with the resistor to measure its voltages. The voltage we measured is 4.0 volt.
Here is the connection diagram to find V2. That is, in the same circuit we are going to short the 30 volt supply and we are going to give the 20 volt supply, and we are going to find the voltage across same 220 ohm resistor by connecting the voltmeter in parallel with that resistor.
Now we have shorted the 30 volt supply and going to keep 20 volt supply. Now the voltage across 220 ohm resistor is 1.9 volt. So the total voltage across 220 ohm resistor is sum of voltages when each supply connected individually. Thus the voltage across 220 ohm resistor is 4 volt plus 1.9 volt, which is equal to 5.9 volt.
Here is the connection diagram in order to verify the superposition theorem, whether the sum of the voltages by keeping the individual sources and finding the voltages and adding up will give the same voltage by keeping the both supplies together in the given circuit.
This is the hardware setup where both the supply connected to the circuit. Let's check whether the voltage across 220 ohm resistor is equal to the sum of voltage when each source is connected individually. Here the voltage is 5.9 volt. From this we can understand the concept of superposition theorem.